The brand new season of Julie's Top 5 show continues this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. You can chat or argue respectfully with me every week live on YouTube during the premiere of each episode. Join me, Tolly and Chucky this Sunday at 6:30 p.m. where we will debate, discuss and decide on the top 5 songs from Destiny's Child. Subscribe to Don't Trust the Internet on YouTube and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You are listening to Julie's Top 5 podcast. I am Julie with my lovely friends. To my left, I have Katherine. To my right, I have Della. And we are going to debate, discuss and decide on our top 5 Hollywood actors. My list isn't good. It's fucking great. So I'm just going to put that out there from now. I'm going to argue with you all to the death. So yeah, who would like to go first with their number 5? Katherine, what's your number 5 why?
My number 5 is Regina Hall.
Damn.
And that is because
Damn.
she shines in a lot of the terrible projects that she chooses. Regina Hall is not trying to win an Oscar. Regina Hall is trying to get paid. And that's why I respect her so much. She was in all the Scary Movie movies.
Yes.
Regina Hall was excellent in Girls Trip. Regina Hall was in so many great movies. There's one called Support the Girls, which is a terrible film about the restaurant Hooters, written by a man who went to Harvard. And
I've never heard this before in my life.
it's really brutal, but she won a New York Film Critic Award. She was the first Black woman to ever win for her performance in arguably the shittest film ever made.
All right, Della, who is your number 5 and why?
Okay, my number 5 is Robin Williams.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I didn't put Robin Williams in my...
I was quite sad not to put him higher, but when I was comparing him to the other 4, I just like and I don't want to say respect them more because clearly I respect Robin Williams. But yeah, no, my number 5 is Robin Williams.
But if you respected him more, he'd be higher.
Yeah, tell her again, please, because that's actually the truth of the matter. Well, my number 5... no, she's still amazing, but obviously up against Robin Williams, it's just a no-brainer at this point. But I'll give her the praise she deserves anyway. My number 5 is a woman who, she started off acting on YouTube. She's a writer, she's an actor, she is a bit of a comedian sometimes, she is a producer, she's just an all-around awesome human being, and I think she's going to get better and better and better, and she's already done loads of stuff. And I watched her film recently called Lovebirds, and I thought she was absolutely fantastic in it. So my number 5 is Issa Rae.
Oh, she's so good.
I think she's absolutely fantastic.
We have the same manager.
Which means that you guys talk to each other all the time?
In my dreams, we do.
Okay, fine. Still counts.
And it's good that her success means that he can afford to take financial hits on passion projects like me.
Like yours, yeah. Yeah. It's like she's the Adele and you're the other artist on Excel. Yeah, yeah, that makes perfect sense. I was going to ask the question, but it's obvious. Who wins our number 5 spot? It's Robin, isn't it? Well, Katherine, are you on board?
No, I don't like men, and I feel like he took himself out because he achieved a lot, and then he passed to the next phase of life.
Yes.
And let's let one of these Black women win it. That's what he would want.
Yo, he would want that.
He would.
But wait, I know Catherine's number 5, but I can't place your number 5. What
Issa Rae, she made Insecure.
On HBO.
You haven't seen Insecure ever?
No.
You're not going to pick Issa Rae because you know Regina. We're going with Regina, aren't we?
I would go with Regina.
Let's do it. All right, number 4. Della, you go first. Who's your number 4 and why?
Robert De Niro, because I just think he's like a classic actor and he had to be in the top 5. I feel really bad because I haven't picked any female actresses and I haven't picked any British actresses.
Wow.
But I had to like pick my favourites.
Shocking. They're going to cancel you immediately. I can't wait to put this episode online.
But you just turned 30, so it's understandable that you would still have a few more years to shake off that internalized misogyny.
It does take a while to get rid of that. Katherine, who's your number 4 and why?
Salma Hayek, because...
Oh my gosh.
She's in a lot of great films. She is a Mexican woman who married a billionaire, and I love that she's taking his money. She already has her own money. She
How is money. How are these your top actors? My number 4 is Tom Hardy.
What?
I'm sorry. What is your issue here, please?
Because
You don't think Tom Hardy's a good actor?
Of course he is.
Have you seen The Dark Knight with him as Bane?
Yeah, he's great.
Have you seen Rock and Roller with him as the guy? Is it Rock and Roller he's in with Gerard Butler?
Oh wait, yeah, he is in Rock and Roller. Sorry, yeah,
yeah, with Idris Elba in them. You not seen this?
It's been a long time since
So I'm
I
saying
watched
you don't
that
even
film.
know Tom Hardy. You don't even know him. Yeah.
Top 5 ever actors and actresses, and you've put Tom Hardy above. Who was your number 5?
Issa Rae.
Oh yeah, okay, I didn't know her, but seriously, like.
I like really bad villains. That's my thing. I
Okay.
love a bad villain. And to me, Tom Hardy as Bane is the baddest villain of all time. You know what's really stressing me? I know you're just going to pick all of your women every time we get to the end of the round.
No, I got a man coming up next.
No,
Ooh.
but as in this round, between Selma, Robert, and Tom, who wins this round? See? She's going for Selma.
Yeah.
See?
Have these men survived an assault by Harvey Weinstein?
Oh, for fuck's
Have
sake!
these men existed as 50-year-old women in Hollywood? Have these men?
Selma wins. Next round. All right, number 3. I'm going to go first with my number 3. I really hope this guy wins this round. We'll see. You never know. Number 3 is a guy, he's a British actor. He's absolutely hilarious. He has gone on a streak of films so far that just keep breaking the internet and life, and I just think he's absolutely fucking amazing. His name is Daniel Kaluuya.
I knew you were going to say that.
Of course you did, because he's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, him in many films is a good time, especially Queen and Slim. Hi Della, would you like to go next?
My number 3 is Will Smith.
No!
Yes.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
No, I'm sorry. Name one good Will Smith film.
All of them.
That's a
They're
lie.
good.
All of them.
Independence Day was fun.
Come on.
Do you know he was offered the lead role in The Matrix but turned it down for Wild Wild West? And that might kill you, Joyce.
Sorry, let me take this back. I love Will Smith. Is he a great actor?
Yes,
though?
he is.
Does he make you believe that he's the character that he's telling you? Is he?
Yeah, he does for me. Yep. I Am Legend. Even the crap ones like
I Am
iRobot.
Legend is a
like
film
they
where
are
he's in
super
it.
sick film. I love all of his films.
I Am Legend is a film where he's by himself for the entire film.
Yeah, but how many actors could pull that off?
You don't have to act. It's
you
just
do.
you alone.
You do. What do you call it when you play somebody?
Acting.
She's right though. I can't.
No,
lie.
I meant like play somebody in real life.
Oh, you mean he's doing
Sorry,
like
like-
a biopic about someone?
Yeah, he's done so many of them. He done Muhammad Ali. He did the other ones.
But he did the other ones. He did the film where he was a guy in it and he was acting. I haven't got fucking visions of him in my brain as that character that he played in XYZ film.
What about-
Except for Bad Boys.
Yeah. Hitch?
Hitch, he's just a suave Will Smith that's single. He's a suave single Will Smith looking for love. It's a great film.
What about the scene in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
When he cries because his
when
dad...
he cries about his dad?
Katherine! Bro,
That made me wish I didn't know my dad, that scene.
just so you could cry as if your dad had left.
Yeah.
Katherine, who's your number 3 and why? Hollywood actor.
Macaulay Culkin, because everything says he should be dead, but he's alive. He's a child star, emancipated from his own thieving parents. He hung out with Michael Jackson, and he thrives today.
I thought you were going to say he survived.
No, he did. He
He's
did survive.
thriving and surviving. And, you know, he's a complicated man. He's very funny on the internet, and I just appreciate a child star who did not crumble. He had a wobble, but he didn't crumble. And it's made burglars across the nation think twice.
The nation. Across the nation.
Of America.
Burglars is like, no, let's not go in there.
British burglars aren't afraid. But American burglars are thinking there might be a kid with a skateboard and a paint can.
Let's not go in that giant house
Yeah.
at Christmas time. It's a tough round, guys. We've got Macaulay Culkin, Will Smith, and Daniel Kaluuya.
That is a tough round.
It isn't. It definitely isn't, because Daniel should win that round.
Yeah, he should, I will say.
Subscribe to the Don't Trust the Internet YouTube channel and watch the brand new season of Julie's Top 5 show. It is finally here, even though 2020 us. Join me, Tolly, and Chucky this Sunday at 6:30 p.m, where we will debate, discuss, and decide on the top 5 songs from Destiny's Child. And we've uploaded every single episode of Julie's Top 5 show ever. So instead of posting your 50th tweet of the day, do something useful and go and check them out.
All right, number 2. Katherine, you go first. Who's your number 2 and why?
Olivia de Havilland.
I have no idea who that is.
I have no.
Well, she died last month and she was
100. Oh, rest in peace, Olivia.
Well, don't worry because she was 104. She lived a good life. And this woman was in some old Hollywood films. She won Oscars. She's like an ancient staple of Hollywood, but she never lost energy. She kept suing people. And there was a Ryan Murphy film about Joan Crawford and Bette Davis that came out called Feud. And she sued the film at age 101 for her portrayal without permission in the film. So she had a lot of energy right till the end.
I've never heard of this lady before in my life, Katherine.
Heard of her.
She's a mean old lady and she's full of energy and she's litigious. And I cannot imagine what she has seen in her 104 years of life. Just died last month. R.I.P. She was in everything.
It's going to be hard to sort of get something. I've got to give it to the really old dead lady. Let's see if we can get better. Della, go on. Who have you got? Number 2.
Well,
and
again,
why?
a really obvious choice, but I feel like it's stupid if he's not in the top 5. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, what a guy. What? I'm sorry. What was that noise you just made there?
How old is Leonardo DiCaprio?
I mean, he's not 106, is he? But he's still a great guy with great movies.
Now, let me tell you, he is 45 years old. Not once in his lifetime has he dated a woman over 25 years old. And for that, he is an absolute fuckboy.
Yeah, and for that is the reason why we wouldn't put him in top 5 guys of the world. But for top 5 actors, this guy needs to be in the list. I'm not going down.
You know what?
He's so good. He's such a good actor. I can't have
Such a good actor. Why can't he act like a human being and fuck someone his own age?
I'm annoyed because he's my number 2 as well. So I guess Olivia's going to get it then. This list is looking very healthy though. So yeah, Leo, we really like you. I do, you was my number 2, but it's not happening for you today. Take it up with Katherine Ryan. Thank you. Number 1. Your number 1 Hollywood actor, guys. I want you to go last, Katherine. Della, you go first. What's your number 1 and why? Or who, sorry. Who's your number 1 and why?
Well, it's Tom Hanks.
He's nice.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is your all-time favourite actor.
But like people forget how much of a good actor he is.
Please tell us.
Please. Forrest Gump, Castaway, Saving Private Ryan, Captain Phillips, The Green Mile, Toy Story 1, 2, 3, 4, Big, Apollo 13, Catch Me If You Can, The Terminal, Sully, Bridge of Spies, The Da Vinci Code, Splash, Road to Perdition.
Okay, yeah.
Like he is a massive star.
I will tell you one problematic fact about Tom Hanks, and it's not that bad. It's just he has different children, but his son, Chet Hanks, is such a Chet Hanks. When you have a baby and you go, what shall I name him? Chet? And then
You little Chet.
nominative determinism just dictates what his life will be.
But I will say one of the things I've learned about parenting, even though I've got no children and have never actually carried a baby, is that you have to let your children be who they're going to be.
Yeah.
And maybe we respect Tom more for saying, you know what, Chet, you're a fucking ridiculous human being.
Yeah.
But I love you. So continue, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My number 1, and I'm actually not super sad about not putting Robin in because of my number 1. My number 1 Hollywood actor to me is the greatest actor of all time, genuinely. I've been watching him since I was a little tiny Julie Adenuga, and I will watch him until I'm the oldest Julie Adenuga that I can be, because obviously once I get too old, I'm going to be dead. But the point is, I think he's absolutely fantastic. He's been in my favourite films ever. His name is Jim Carrey. There is no one better than him.
He plays the same character in every film.
That's a lie.
he doesn't.
Truman Show is not the same character.
He's like, hi, guy. He literally plays Jim Carrey in every film.
Okay.
It's like Adam Sandler. I really wanted to choose Adam Sandler. But I didn't, because he plays the same kind of role. Even though all of his films are my funniest films, I didn't choose him. And I think that's a really bad choice that you've chosen
been
him.
smoking crack today. You just said Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey. Are you fucking high?
That is nonsense.
There's no point us even arguing, because Catherine's going to come through and say something that we're going to have to pick, because she's going to say, this person lived through a war and, do you know what I mean? Like, fucking had 73 children and still to this day. Who is it?
My number 1 is Maya Rudolph, because she is funny, relentlessly funny. Anything she does is not only beautifully executed, but it's hilarious. And we're going to see so much of her now because of Kamala Harris. being.
Oh, did she play her in SNL?
She does.
Oh, okay.
We are
Oh,
in for a treat.
I'm not gonna lie. Tom Hanks is not in. I'm stuck between Jim and Maya. I don't understand how you.
No,
Literally,
Tom Hanks
I can't.
Is good. Tom Hanks
I
is
actually
good.
can't with you with Jim Carrey. I'm so shocked. He should have at least been number 5 out of your list, out of even the
Just
people.
because your eyes open really wide, it doesn't mean that you're gonna convince me. Okay, you can't look into my soul in the way that you think you can, Della.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor, but I cannot believe you're sitting here saying that the best actor/actress in the entire world is Jim Carrey.
But he is. That's the correct statement. There's actually a video of Jim Carrey doing an impression of Tom Hanks on some late night show. And I bet it's absolutely fantastic. Why? Because he's amazing.
Okay, well, this is the decider then. Is Jim Carrey as Tom Hanks better than Tom Hanks as Tom Hanks?
I think he would be. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think he would be. So, Della, that means that Tom Hanks is off the table. So it's now between Maya and Jim. You're going to pick Maya just because you don't want to pick Jim, innit?
Do you know what? The only film I know Maya in is Bridesmaids.
And she was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, do you know what? I cannot have.
Oh, God,
They're
come on! Come to my side, Katherine, quick. Come over to Jim's side.
I would absolutely be on Jim's side. He's Canadian. I think he has a lot of mystical ideas about the universe. Very interested in what he has to say.
That's what I'm saying. So, come on, who do you want to be?
Do you know what? Just pick him.
Come on, let's go with Jim.
I'll go with Jim.
Yes! Della, how you feeling? It doesn't matter because it's 2 against 1. I'm circling Jim. Guys, we've done it. Are you all really happy?
Yeah.
All right, top 5 Hollywood actors. Some based on acting, some based on just who they are, thanks to Katherine. At number 5, we have Regina Hall. At number 4, we have Selma Hayek. Number 3, we have Daniel Kaluuya. At number 2, we have Dame Olivia, say it?
De Havilland.
De Havilland. And at number 1, we have Della's favourite actor of all time, Jim Carrey. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.